Names. A Quad Cities pediatrician is beloved by his patients and their families, but his career here may have never happened if not for a daring decision he made 20 years ago this week. It's a story few knew until now, and one photojournalist John Reedy and I uncovered on our recent trip to Kuwait and Iraq.
Kuwait was just the pearl of the whole Gulf, so it was so secure and safe, and it was a joy. We had all our memories, there.
From his popular Bettendorf practice, Dr. Majdi Omar remembered back to a time long ago.
That's my picture when I was in 7th grade, I think.
Before he traveled halfway around the world, creating a life, saving the lives of Quad Cities children.
Life was so good. School was good. Medical school was good. Lots of friends.
He was born here in the shadow of Kuwait City's skyline, not far from the crystal blue waters of the Persian Gulf.
I miss all that, so looking at it in the video kind of takes you back there.
His fond memories end abruptly. August 2nd, 1990, just after midnight, Saddam Hussein's Iraqi army launched a surprise takeover of their southerly neighbor. During the Iraqi invasion, Dr. Omar was here, Farwania Hospital. He says what he saw here, he'll never forget.
By 11 o'clock, you could hear the shooting in the army posts close to the hospital, and then we started receiving scores of injured people. They will bring them in buses and just drop them at the emergency room entrance.
He and the medical staff worked the next 3 days straight. As the months wore on, the casualties mounted, some at the direct hands of the Iraqis, others from the psychological wounds inflicted by the much larger country's military might.
It was unimaginable.
Dr. Omar rarely returns to Kuwait. Few of his family members stayed. He told us there's an Arabic saying, "Janamenger nas matindis." It means even paradise is not worth living in if there are no people there.
It's like a permanent trauma, psychological trauma to everybody who lived that invasion.
2 days before the American liberation, Dr. Omar loaded his mother, wife, and a trunkload of gasoline into a car and fled Kuwait. Since the Saudi Arabian border was closed, the road to freedom went through Iraq and then to Jordan, where he lived for a couple of years before coming to America. He says he watches the drawdown in Iraq very closely, since the future of that country will greatly impact Kuwait.
Quad Cityans